won by South Africa, and they decided to bat first. So for South Africa, it was Smith and Lutz Bosman who would open up, and this is what happened when South Africa batted.
A little movement back into the left-hander there.
Very good line. Graham Smith, as we know, is very strong on his legs.
Yes. Off the mark. Sigh of relief. Out. Out. Smith knew it as well. That's just kept low, come back. Hit him in front of middle.
Disappointment for the South African captain continues. Three for one.
Good shot. Over pitches slightly, Bosman onto it quickly. 13 then for one.
That's a beautiful stroke by Jacques Kallis. Half volley. Weight transfer was perfect. It's a copybook cover drive.
Don't they get carried? Seemed to dip towards the end of its travel towards Rahul Dravid.
Driven imperiously through the covers for four. Short cutaway, four was loose, but Kallis has packed anything away that is remotely on the indifferent side. That's his third boundary. Oh, that's out. That's how he's gone. He's got him. That's a beautiful piece of bowling. He swung it back in. Bosman's played across it, and Zahir Khan gets his second. South Africa are 47 for 2.
Bosman has to go serving now, 47 for 2.
That has rocketed to the square cover boundary.
I don't think you'll see a ball being hit harder or got to the boundary any quicker. You've got to really be at the ground to appreciate that. I mean, look at that follow-through. He's thrown everything at this. Enormously powerful man, Jacques Kallis.
Straight down the ground, and Hobbiton is beaten. Back-to-back boundaries. One square, one straight. Quality Kallis.
It's a nice shot. It's in the gap as well. Played it on the up, Jacques Kallis, and got it away for 4 more. Gone! 3 down now, South Africa. Gibbs is gone.
Yeah, tentative shot from Herschel Gibbs. We've seen him get out LBW and bowled, but on this occasion, just a little bit of movement away, bowling nice and close to the crease, looking to run it away. Dhoni does the rest. Herschel Gibbs would be mighty disappointed, but that's pretty good bowling. Good angles from Manav Patel, and he's got the reward. Gibbs gone for 2, 63 for 3.
Nice shot. Very nice shot. Short and pulled away. Kallis looking good.
Certainly is. Worth the risk. It really is worth the risk. 10 boundaries have now been hit, and this is a good one from Jacques Kallis. Didn't quite get it high enough, and Kallis, knowing it's a short boundary, the man's up, there's nobody back, he can go over the top. I don't think he got all of it, but enough to get it over there. But it was well worth the experiment.
Oh, that's even better. One off the back foot and now off the front foot. Just leaning into that and easing it through that onside. Class play is Jacques Kallis. Beautiful shot. It was hit hard. Man at backward point had half a chance. It was too much for him. So 4 more. Cullis goes to 48.
Jack Cullis looking for his 58-50.
He'll get it now. Again, very good placement. And it's been a top innings from Jack Cullis. Terrific shot. That's rattled the boundary boards. 95 for 3. Chipped away on the onside. He's picked his spot beautifully. Excellent placement on that occasion. That's sliced away. Boundary there for Cullis. Good stride forward. Goes on the onside again. And once again, a good start to the over. Gets the boundary. And he's played Harbhajan Singh well here. AB de Villiers looking to get that front foot forward and across.
Looking to sweep at every opportunity.
He goes for the big one and gets the distance. First 6 of the South African innings.
Excellent strike by AB de Villiers. Harbhajan Singh took the pace off it, as a spinner often does when a batsman looks to sweep, but on this occasion AB de Villiers playing the slog sweep over mid-wicket. Terrific shot.
He's got to alter the length here, Harbhajan Singh. He's got to look to bowl fuller, with the batsman looking to sweep every ball. That's going to be another boundary, and this time wides would be signal.
That might be out. And there's been a question. He went on the reverse. Did he move his foot? Dhoni's happy. So's Mongia.
Fielders often know, don't they? Always in trouble unless the bat comes round and gets grounded. He's gone. He's gone, and that's why maybe he doesn't convert those into 50. Suddenly, out of the blue, reverse sweep, and he knows he's out. So de Villiers, disappointing that. He was playing the perfect foil for Cullis. Because now he's saying to himself, why did I try that? Why did I do that? So, stump Dhoni, bowl Mongia for a well-played 41. South Africa now 150 for 4. Does enjoy the sweep shot, but he plays it pretty well.
Very respectable job from Mongia. Exactly what the captain wanted.
Four. Such a wide blade that looks now. Coming down so straight.
Well, that's the exact delivery that got Bosman out. And this is the way to do it. If Lewis Bosman is in the pavilion watching this, rather than hit this through mid-wicket, why not that? It's as good as it gets.
Oh, he's got 4 for that. I don't think when he hit it, he expected to get that number.
Oh, he's going to be caught. They go up for the catch. No, says Billy Doctrove. Concerned expressions in the dressing room. Billy Doctrove denies the Indian appeal.
Just looking at Downey, the feel was more hopeful than convincing. Off the arm.
Big hit out over mid-wicket. He hasn't got all of it, but has he got enough to get it away to the fence? It will trickle and go for 4.
It's very interesting, this from Dravid, because in Zahir Khan's the previous over, he had no one back at mid-on or deep mid-off. 2 boundaries were scored by Callis, one by Boucher and one by Callis down the ground. And he's still persisting with keeping mid-on and mid-off up. May, though, on this occasion, after this last shot from Boucher, look to put somebody back.
Mid-on has now gone back. Pulled away through mid-wicket for 4. That is a super stroke. Oh! There's a big appeal. They go up for the catch. And consultation, and this may well be the back of Jacques Callis.
Well, Callis shaked his head there to say he wasn't convinced. The umpires are consulting. No doubt there was an outside edge. Did it carry?
It doesn't look as clear-cut as... And the Indians almost seemingly resigned to a not out. And there's the shake of the head. Callis will breathe a huge sigh. In the 90s, you don't want to give it away, a 3-figure score, particularly when you've never got one against this nation. Over cover, there's a man there, it should be taken, is. The longer side of the ground, Boucher has tried to give himself room. Perhaps aiming over extra cover, has sliced it away. Munaf Patel picks up his wicket. Zahir Khan takes the catch. Boucher goes. And this is how it happened.
Some relief here for India. Just when South Africa looked as if it was going to be an all-out charge, and managed to get a wicket. Well taken by Zahir Khan. It's Boucher entertaining. It's gone for 23. South Africa now 196 for 5.
And there it is. Callis is overjoyed. His first ODI century against India on one of his most prolific grounds. Jacques Callis, 100. Edged and gone. No doubt of that. The first delivery from Ajit Agarkar. Kemp trying to run it to third man, gets a healthy edge. Good carry to Dhoni, and the dangerous Kemp goes, and it's just stuttering a little now for South Africa.
Not Kemp's day, but credit yet to Dravid, taking the pace of it, changing his bowlers, not allowing South Africa to line anybody up. That's his answer to maybe India being a bit vulnerable come the end of the innings with the ball. It's working here for him today, and into the safe hands of Dhoni. Kemp goes. It's now 209 for 6.
Pollock pulled away and is out. That is a huge blow. It's falling away for South Africa now. Tendulkar takes the catch. Agarkar's second wicket in the over. And South Africa have slumped to 209 for 7.
His bowling changes work beautifully here for Rahul Dravid. Pollock, it wasn't probably there, it wasn't short enough. But credit to India again, taking their chances when they've been offered. A duck to Pollock. He's got some work to do with the ball here this evening. It's 209 now for 7.
Now that's more like it. That's what South Africa want. The boundaries. It's come from Nell. 218 for 7. That's a good strike down the ground for 4. That's more like it. Giving himself room and blasting it through the offside. Where does he go now? Off the back foot, consecutive boundaries. Just the tonic South Africa need. Well struck. It goes the distance. Where will he go, Callis? Will it be the onside? And a dot ball to end the South African innings. So the target for India, one short of 250. And one would have to say this innings has revolved around Callis, who ends up 119 not out.
Yeah, and just a little run out at the end there. Andre Nel was on his way, so they're actually 8 wickets down. But 249 is going to be the target. It'll be a very, very tough chase for India.
Well, a highly skilled and professional knock from Jacques Kallis, making 119 not out, saw South Africa through a few early wobbles in that innings. They posted 248 for 8, and you should also give credit to Andre Nel. He was 22 before he was run out off the final ball. It was a partnership of 39 between him and Kallis in just 26 deliveries, giving them a bit of impetus towards the end. So 248 for 8, South Africa. India required 249 to win it, just a tad under 5 runs per over. Here's how they got on.
Straight away on the money, Pollock. Bowled in, inside edge onto the stumps. It's bye-bye Jaffer.
Very, very tentative from Wasim Jaffer. Never really got into line, likes to get onto the front foot. A little bit of extra bounce created the angle of the bat, which dragged it back on. Watch this little bit of extra bounce. And playing away from the body, and that'll be a big disappointment for the young man. So immediately India onto the back foot. They've lost their first wicket already. Wasim Jaffer bowled by Pollock, 0 for 1.
Unlucky. Tendulkar will take it. That took off from nowhere. Lovely shot of the back foot. That's typical Tendulkar. Again, not all that bad a delivery. Again, superb timing. Now that's exquisite. Oh, that's a positive shot. A nice way to get off the mark. Short delivery, getting the treatment.
Do you think he was expecting it? He seemed to be waiting there. The man was positioned. You can always go for the double bluff and try and get, you see that man there for the short pitch delivery, which is up around the throat. Well, Kaif was very quick.
And bad luck with the hard work, and then dragged it into the ropes. Timing again from Tendulkar. And good timing again from Tendulkar. Oh, that's close. That is close. Oh dear. Billy Doctorow says no. I can only think there are two things here, either height or sliding down, but I don't know about it sliding down. I think, oh dear.
It's in the air, it's taken by Gibbs at point. Pollock strikes. Big wicket of Kaif. He was looking good, but the extra bounce of the harder new ball doing the job here for South Africa.
Just what was required, just another wicket. We felt just now that Tendulkar was a little bit lucky, and what a way to bounce back. The fact that it's Kaif and not the little Masters, neither here nor there, was chipped in. Another wicket. Kaif gone for 8. 39 for 2. 4. So fast down there and not very far.
Wide of the crease, in the air, down towards long leg for 4. 4 runs it may be, but there was an element of a lack of conviction in the stroke from Dravid.
Yeah, a lot of risk. He's gone for it. That was a good short ball from Shah Langefeld. It's the direction of the short ball that was crucial. It was high, it was on the right shoulder, and that can only go one way, and that's up when it's that in that direction. That's very good. It could well have gone to fine leg. Saved him. It went fairly straight, fairly fine.
6 from the over. Oh, he's got him! Langefeld has struck. He's got through the defences of Dravid. The skipper was caught on the crease, and the South Africans are elated. Dravid goes, and India are 62 for 3.
Well, he's hating it. Good short ball, followed up by a perfect length delivery, just a little bit fuller. Caught in the crease. Just nipping back, hitting leg stump. There might have been a little inside edge. It cannoned onto leg stump too. It certainly did. But the length is what did it. The captain has to go. He's gone for 18. India now 62 for 3.
Oh, he's got him! Now they've struck. Tendulkar goes, and the match swings inexorably in South Africa's favour. India is 62 for 4.
Talked about lengths in the last 10 minutes or so. That is just about spot on. Full, coming back in. Again, inside edge, no feet. And over goes the castle. Bang. Top lengths. That's where the gate opened up. Fuller just nipping back. And the inside edge helps the cause too. Tendulkar's gone. South Africa are right on top. Tendulkar's time has come to an end. 35, it's 62 for 4.
Edged! Oh, and it goes away down to third man for 4. Down the leg side. Oh, what an effort by Boucher. It's come off the glove, and Boucher made ground and threw himself in a desperate attempt to claw that one in, and just failed. Wonderful stroke. Wonderful cricket stroke.
Well, one thing you can be rest assured, as long as Dhoni is there at the crease, there will be entertainment. He's the kind of player who might be beaten a couple of times in the over, but if the ball is in his areas of strength, he will put it away to the boundary.
That'll stretch Pollock. In fact, it's got down there so quickly. 10 yards to his right, he had no chance of cutting it off. End of the over, 78 for 4.
This is where, I mean, he's dangerous. He might be beaten a couple of times, but always on the lookout to crash the ball to the boundary. He generates tremendous bat speed through the hitting area, and hence the power.
Oh, nearly 2 for 3.
Well, he's living dangerously out there, Suresh Raina. He's been peppered with some short stuff by Nell. It's made him hop. And once again, very lucky not to find the hands of a fielder. Never in control.
Out, caught second slip. Nell deserved that wicket. He had this young man, Raina, in all sorts of trouble more than once, and that, I think, is a fitting end.
Well, it just was a matter of time. He was hopping about, he was being peppered with the short stuff. And once again, where he'll be disappointed, he's played it with an angled bat, really. Should have been looking to get across further, offering the full face of the blade. Instead, the outside edge. Then India looking down the barrel at this stage. 82 for 5.
Taken on the hook shot. It won't bother Nell that much. Didn't catch all of it. Will the situation make Dhoni play any differently, Ravi, do you think?
Not really. If the ball is there to be hit, he's going to give it a smack. Make no mistake about it. But yes, he's not going to take outrageous chances now. He'd like to see India putting up at least a respectable performance here. This being the first match of the series. Try and get to within distance of South Africa at least.
Oh, I think it's run off the face, is it? Yes, says. I've got Benson on my mind again here. I very nearly said it again. What a big wicket this is. Nell, again, good effort, good line. Yes, just run off the face of the bat. And Boucher does the rest.
Well, he's looking to get away. There was a definite sound, no question about that. This is good stuff from Nell. Again, 2 wickets in the over. First for Raina. First Raina, now Dhoni. Dhoni departing for 14. 83 for 6, India. Again, loose cricket. What's been disappointing is looseness shown by the Indian top order. Once South Africa were a little aggressive, got the ball to hit the deck and bounce. And again, tentative, no real movement of the feet whatsoever. And what you need at this stage is for some character to be shown. And the reason I said if India don't compete in the first 2 games and South Africa happen to go into a 2-0 lead, it's going to be really tough to fight back from there.
Out, caught slip. Oh, India going down like a pack of cards now. Wicket now for Kallis.
Beautifully set up. Now he's had him for dinner here, Kallis. Couple of short deliveries, pushed him back, then the one to drive outside the off stump. Mongia obliges. Kemp making no mistake. And India in deep, deep trouble at the moment. 83 for 7. Mongia, the last man to be dismissed. Well, South Africans doing it easy at this stage. Wickets at regular intervals. That picture tells you the story. This is the first game of the tour, really. And plenty of work ahead for Greg Chappell and the team.
.84 for 7 is and a loss which is going to be maybe substantial. It's probably easier to deal with as a coach as losing in the last over, because there's maybe a way that could have steered the last over through.
That's close, very, very close. In fact, it's out. The finger's gone up. The Indians have lost wicket number 8. The writing's on the wall here.
They'll quickly have to work out, India, that there's no future in playing from the crease. He's not a top order batsman, but I've got to say, he's not the first of their players to be caught out yet today on the crease. And Kallis is slanting that in, hit him in line, and it's probably not going over the top.
So Harbhajan Singh gone for 1, following the rest of his team back into the hut. It's 84 for 8. Well, not long to go now. Zahir Khan is the man who makes his way to the crease. South Africa wanted an emphatic start. They wanted to make use of home advantage. This has gone a long way to ensuring that their visitors are not comfortable with this tour.
And that's all that's left here for South Africa to do. Just drive home the message even further. We're going to give it to the Talia as a reminder. This is what India will see whilst their tour continues here in South Africa. Well, I can only say, Pam, that if they are to get back into the series or improve from here, I can only wish for different wickets.
It's off the outside edge and we'll go down to third man for 1 to end the over. Not too many runs coming. It's 85 for 8. There you go. That's quick. And that's something that's been missing from his game. You saw him in India, Daryl.
It was tough to bowl there, but you know, Pam, we said it earlier too. And he knows there's one or two guys breathing down his neck right now. And that's what you want. That's what you want. You want to know that every game, every opportunity to do something, you've got to grab with both hands and realise the importance of it. Very impressive here this evening under Nel. But I think the back of the backbone of the Indian attack is broken by Pollock.
Chance of catch it. And it looks like he's walking. Yes, he is. No need for the finger to go up. Harbhajan. Oh, excuse me. Zahir Khan is gone. 9 down now.
Rushing him on this occasion, Andre Nel. Khan no answer to the pace and bounce. And another Indian batsman perishes. No clue where that's going. Just all he can do is shove the gloves at it. It's not his job, though, to do it with a bat. He's there to bowl. India in danger of not even getting 100 now. 85 for 9.
Absolutely fantastic stuff here by South Africa. A brilliant display. It'll please South African supporters no end to see their side be so emphatic in beating India here on home soil.
Graham Smith has called for more reinforcements behind the stumps. 5 slips.
And Andre Nel would have been hoping, and he still will be, that he can get Munaf Patel to the other end and bowl at him rather than at Ajit Agarkar. Agarkar is not too bad with the bat. That's more like it.
Well, Agarkar does tend to stay leg side, and we've seen him in the past. He plays that uppercut. So this third man, perhaps he could come up, but maybe you don't want to do that in a hurry. Don't want something to 20, 30 runs. Everything gets a bit messy. Your figures don't look so good. Yeah, you're right, Tom. I think he's got to get the other bloke at the other end. That's up for grabs.
Over the slips. Doesn't matter how much you have or how many you have in the slips. If it goes that high, nobody's going to get to it. You've got to be 10 foot tall to get that. 4 more.
Takes India's score now to 90. They've only on 4 other occasions been dismissed in one-day cricket for less than 100.
Nice shot. Lots of work for Langerfeldt. He's done well. End of the over. 91 for 9. Got him! He's gone! That's it! The game is over. India bowled out for 91. South Africa starting things off in fine fashion here in this MTN ODI series.
It was a race between Kallis and Nel to knock over number 11 here and clinch the match for South Africa. Kallis, you just knew he's going to find the right length. That's exactly what he's done here, knocking over the stumps of Ajit Agarkar. Great relief for the South Africans. You could see the joy that this victory has given them, and this will do their confidence after Champions Tour of India the world of good. And full credit to them. It's been a fantastic performance, full of energy, passion. They had everything about it which suggests that they can only bowl on this and take it into the rest of the summer and hopefully right all the way to the Caribbean. Dejection for India. They've got some serious work to do here. To Pollock and Tini up front. Pollock particularly good again. The big wicket of Tendulkar went to Nel and then Dravid. Langenfeld straight into the tack. Just got one to slip through the defence of Dravid. Dhoni had promise to the innings, but never really found support around him. Raina Mongia, Harbhajan, Gaka, valiant effort at the end, but sadly, India not up to it. Not good enough, quite frankly. South Africa, just their pure aggression, pace was too much for the Indians to handle. Partnerships, Kaif and Tendulkar again up front. Driver Tendulkar, it looked as if they may turn things around. They're fairly steady, but whilst Saving and Quicks were operating, you always felt that the strangle was there. Pollock 2 to him, but Langeveld 1, and Andre Nel. How brilliant was that? 4 for 13. Callis must be the man of the match, 3 for 3. And that was brilliant.
It certainly was. There's the match summary. South Africa won the toss and decided to bat first here in this MTN One-Day International. 248 for 8 they got. Cullis 119 not out. And then India in response didn't really reply. 91 all out, courtesy of Nel, Cullis and Pollock, who started things off. So South Africa win by 157 runs and are 1 up in this series.